Hello. This is Antya from Byte Shuffle. Thank you for always watching my videos. The highlight this time is the struggle despite having the advantage due to not being able to draw the cards as expected. Here is the deck list we will be using this time. The link to the deck list explanation video is in the description below. Please take a look if you're interested. I'm going to mulligan because it looks like I'm going to be mana screwed. Using Beseech the Mirror has an additional cost, making it effectively a double mulligan start, so I'm putting it on the bottom. At this point, I mistakenly thought my opponent had cast 8 cast, therefore, I searched for an Underground Sea. My opponent was playing lands. I took out Sphere of Resistance. The cost of Mox Diamond is Thespian Stage. Search for basic lands to avoid Wasteland. Search for lands or mana acceleration. Stack Infernal Tutor, Misty Rainforest, and Polluted Delta in that order and draw. I'm going all in from here. Increase the mana needed for the combo. Regarding when to stop ad nauseam. In the case of Infernal Tutor, if the storm count is high enough, you can win if you reach 6 mana. In the case of Beseech the Mirror, if the storm count is high enough, you can win if you reach 4 mana and have 1 permanent. Accelerate mana while also building up the storm count. With the storm count high enough, cast Tendrils of Agony. Before sideboarding, I'd like to review the list I used. First, here's the conclusion. I'll explain step by step. Here are the ins and outs I made during the game. First, I'd like to explain the reasoning. Previously, the lands deck would lock down the game with Chalice of the Void and Sphere of Resistance, then win by attacking with the Dark Depths combo. Therefore, removing artifacts becomes the most important task, and all copies of Veil of Summer are taken out. Additionally, as I will explain later, the lands deck is packed with graveyard hate cards. Therefore, the number of Beseech the Mirror is reduced. Veil of Summer and Beseech the Mirror are the first cards to be taken out. Next, the opponent's deck attacks our mana base with Wasteland and Ghost Quarter. Therefore, Forest becomes a stronger card by elimination compared to the 5 cards we sideboard out, so I sided in Forest. Let's get back to the main point. While researching the current list for the video, I found a better sideboarding strategy, so please use this one instead. It seems that the current lands deck sideboard usually includes 3 to 4 copies of Flusterstorm. If we remove all copies of Veil of Summer, the list, which includes only 4 discard spells, will lack enough disruption. Therefore, I leave 2 copies of Veil of Summer in the deck to counter Flusterstorm. As mentioned earlier, the lands deck contains many graveyard hate cards. Due to the opponent's hate cards, Cabal Ritual becomes a 2-mana Lotus Petal, so I reduce its number in the deck. To ignore the opponent's hate cards, it is ideal for us to aim for the ad nauseam combo route. Therefore, when comparing Beseech the Mirror and Infernal Tutor, Infernal Tutor is prioritized. However, since it's possible to disrupt the opponent's graveyard hate cards with discard spells and execute the combo smoothly, I won't remove all copies. As a countermeasure against the opponent's artifacts and enchantments, include Echoing Truth and Abrupt Decay. Finally, let me introduce a little trick. When you activate Thespian Stage's ability targeting Dark Depths, I can use Boseiju, who endures on Dark Depths, to delay it once. When your draw is weak, Boseiju, who endures, can often save you. I will mulligan to find a faster hand. I will keep this hand since it starts with an island and has draw sources to improve it. Put Lotus Petal on the bottom. Keeping in mind that Chalice of the Void will come down next turn, and being wary of the opponent's wasteland, I decided to search for a swamp here despite my hesitation. However, since Chalice of the Void is not included in the current mainstream lists, I should have fetched an island. Nice top deck. A cute little guy came to the rescue during a tough spot. The cost for Mox Diamond is Dark Depths. The incorrect choice of basic land determined the outcome of the game. I will mulligan because I need a faster hand. I'll keep this hand since starting with an island allows me to stabilize my hand with draw sources. I'll put Brainstorm on the bottom. To play around Wasteland, I'll search for a basic land. I'm going to look for either Mana Acceleration or Disruption cards. I'll stack and draw in this order. Polluted Delta, Abrupt Decay, Boseiju, Who Endures. The cost for Mox Diamond is Dark Depths. I'm going to search for Mana Acceleration. I stacked them in this order: Abrupt Decay, Polluted Delta. Since Ghost Quarter is visible, I'll search for a Bayou. The opponent seems to be holding crop rotation, so I'll pass the turn. I finally drew a hand disruption card, but since I don't have any black mana available, I have to produce black mana using Chrome Mox. In that case, I won't be able to pay the triple black mana cost for Beseech the Mirror. Reluctantly, I imprint Thoughtseize on Chrome Mox. My opponent isn't playing a blue deck, so there are no draw sources included. It's possible that my opponent's hand isn't perfect, but walking into the traps they've likely set feels like my heart is constantly in their hands. If I pass the turn, I will lose next time, so I have to take the plunge and leap into the unseen abyss on the other side. Will I be able to safely reach the other side? I'm going all in from here. I'll generate the mana needed for the combo. I'll go for the combo through the graveyard. Thank you for watching up to this point. I apologize for the frequent play mistakes. I hope to improve at MTG together with everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and giving it a thumbs up. See you in the next one. This has been Antya.